All right, give me a second, folks, while I make everything work. Let's start off by testing the microphone. Okay, the microphone, it works. How about the music? Okay, music works now. Time to start a poll. Thanks for stopping by. Exclamation point. Mind leaving a like? Question mark. Liked! Exclamation point. Staying for some. I'll type CIV. And okay. All right. Okay. The poll's up. And then now we switch to the Twitch. And turn on the RAM limiter, the CPU limiter, and the network limiter, so that my PC doesn't burn. How to get burned. Yeah, there we go. All right, now with that, let's switch to my face cam. Hello folks, it's me, I'm Big Ed, I'm back, we're live, we're back on the bed. The reason we're back on the bed is because tonight, this evening, my therapist is coming, so we're gonna go and buff up my shoulders if we can. I mean, my progress is there, but it's slow. Not sure if it's showing up yet. But he does seem to see. Yep. There is some progress. Certainly. Right? There's some progress. You might be able to see. We'll see. And I'm not sure if I'm able to show you off this shoulder, which is slightly larger. Yeah, there you go. There is some progress. Well, we'll see. And I have an idea with my physiotherapist on how we could test my push strength. But that's going to be later today. But that means that we're going to be doing some Civ, doing some light work today. And I'll be honest a little bit about Tokimeki. It's a little bit on the side. I don't know if I'm going to play Tokimeki Memorial 3 further, but we'll see about that. But before we continue, let's say thank you to all our members. Happy Lux, Manta, Apple Vega Chapa, I'm Islam, Chris Burton, and Lord Yellowknack for being members at the time of streaming, getting to watch vids early, cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. If you want to support my channel that way, feel free to do so. Otherwise, don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Click on the bell to get notified for whenever I go live, etc. Okay. Let me quit to the main menu here before jumping into more Civ. Okay, so I really should explain a little bit on what we're doing right now in Civ 6. So currently, we've achieved a scientific victory, we've achieved a domination victory, we've achieved a cultural victory. What's remaining are diplomatic and faith. And faith victories are my least favorite kind of victory, simply because it takes a lot of it doesn't take a lot of effort, and it's very, very tedious. It is basically a how should I compare faith victories to domination victories? It's basically a domination victory but without upgrades. So it's really, really tedious. But yeah, that being said, it's now time for us to try ourselves a faith victory. I'm going to create a game. I'm going to advanced setup here. And I do have a preset set up. And I'm got a leader pool of leaders that are good for faith victories. And out of all these, we have Gandhi, Gitarja, Jadviga, and Jaivaraman. Although these two are more towards cultural, military cultural victories. Mansa Musa and Menelek. Nzinga Mabande. Menelek is very strong faith-wise as well. So is Mansa Musa. Remember, the Zinga is not able to win a faith victory, but his DLC counterpart, Nzinga Mabande, can. And we also have Peter. Peter is generally the go-to for a faith victory as well as Philippe. Philippe is not so much a faith victory character because he does a lot, very well with trade routes and late game. He's more of a faith character defensively rather than offensively. And the mission here is more plus adds loyalty to extra continents. I'm going to add Qin Mandate of Heaven to this list as well, if we're going to go with this version of what I'm trying to do. Because there's actually a way for me to do this that is really, really nice. Actually, I'm going to add a bunch more people. We could go with Cleopatra. As well. I'm going to add these two just for the sake for adding them. And maybe Ramesses? Because we want wonders next to a river. At least 2 wonders here. We have Sahadin. Sahadin, the Sultan version, is not too good for religious victory, but the Vizier version is an interesting choice because we could delay our great prophet. So we'll keep him there. Suleiman's interesting, but I think he's more of a general one. Suryanda Keita is also pretty good, but he's very, very whatchamacallit, geared towards cultural victory. Theodora is pretty good. She's also geared towards a any victory type. Actually, I could go with Tokugawa as well. Tokugawa's interesting because he has a science and gold for specialty districts, but you know, not for what we're trying to do. Thomas is an interesting choice as well for tourism, but religion. We're going for religion. Trajan could definitely go for a religious victory, but I prefer Yongla as another one. Now, let's just stick with what we have here. Theodora is the more religiously bent side of the Byzantium. So let's press OK. So we have these 16 leaders into a random pool, and then 8 more leaders here. We're going to up the city-state count to 16. Yep. And we're going to turn on a couple of things. First off, we're going to have Apocalypse mode. Apocalypse mode is a mode we haven't played before. And there's a good reason why I don't play Apocalypse mode. Apocalypse mode is very, very... whatchamacallit. There's only one proper way of playing Apocalypse mode. That's the only thing I dislike about it. Yeah, because we have natural disasters, impactful versions of existing disasters, and increasing the chance of all natural disasters. Adds the Soothsayer unit to the game, and should climate change reach its final level of challenge, comets begin to pummel the Earth and destroy humanity. So, it is an interesting choice, definitely, for a victory condition. So, we're going to go post-apocalyptic. Post-apocalyptic is relatively interesting as a map type. It's part of the alternate cartography map type. And basically, it is post-apocalyptic. Millennia ago, some cataclysmic bombardment left its planet's surface littered with impact sites in the eons since life has flourished, leaving only the mountainous crater walls as evidence of devastation once occurred. Yep. If you wanted to know what my novel, like, the original thought process of how my novel came to be, this is it. I was playing post-apocalyptic and playing too much Civ. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna save this configuration now. And let's see who we have here.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest.
We're gonna be re-rolling lots and lots of times, by the way.
On towards the stars. Ramesses.
Because what we need to do for our... Yeah, because what we actually need to do for our re-rolls is we wish to try to get...
God's messenger, but you claim to be the Son incarnate. From temples built from
I forgot to do a couple of things. Stream settings, I need to edit a little bit because Restream tends to delete my social links. There we go. Okay, let's begin. Okay. I'm gonna move a little. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a decent enough of a start. Yeah. No, this is not a good enough start. We're a little bit too far from the river. So let's restart here. Hello, all the Twitch viewers. Feel free to say hi in the chat.
From the
We're just playing a little bit of Civ Apocalypse mode for Christmas. The Christmas Apocalypse, I guess. Wait, why is my redeem all the way up there? Is there something else that I've forgotten to put up here that I usually do? I don't know. Okay. Right, we'll see if Gandhi is
guide
going
you to peace and harmony. Keep your mind open and be the change you want to see in the world.
What if Bapu is going to be the one who's going to give us our faith? Yikes. This is a bad, bad start for Apocalypse. Literally. This is a little bit too cursed. There's also a wonder down there. But yeah, we're not going to be able to start here. So we're down to a few rerolls. But what do we want to see on these rerolls? Well, the couple of things we want to see on rerolls is a okay, let me just go here. Desert floodplains. And lucky void singers. So yeah, those are the two things I'll need. Actually, I'll add that to... Wait, can I add that? Window capture. Notes. I can't capture the notes app. No, that's bad. No. Do not remove PC3. Okay. I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna go notepad. No, notepad. And go desert floodplains. Void singers. Okay. And I'll maybe make this a little bit smaller. Okay. Window capture. Okay. Let's crop.
Begin disappointed face.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to begin. I'm a little bit slow because as you know, you might not know it's actually I'm quadriplegic, so I'm disabled with limited hand function. So everything I do is a little bit on the slow side. So pardon my speed. Yep. So let's go properties. No. I'm gonna go filters, add cropping. All right. About all those things that I want to look for. Okay. Right, let's begin. But yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of rerolls until we find... Oh, we got a wonder start. Is the wonder start good enough for you for a religious victory? The thing is, we're playing a very, very specific game. I need to reroll until we find a desert floodplain start. So if I set... Okay, so I'll save separately here. There's also two more already with Menelek and Theodora, which I've rerolled previously. But if I settle here, that's a nice strong wonder start with a ton of food. But not the kind of start we wanted. Alright, so that's one. Did it save you already? Yep, Nzinga. And let's re-roll for a couple more. Because we wanted to either get a... we need a floodplain start with Void Singers. Wonders is just a nice addition. Okay, we got Chin.
To the great beasts of the Stone Age. To man taking his first
Xin Shi Huang's a decent start as well, but as long as we get a desert floodplain.
Early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. In your people lies your greatest strength, Emperor Qin Shi Huang. From all over the world, others will come to gaze upon the great walls and towering wonders of your united China. May the hands of your men never blister, as they work hard and fast to raise the most impressive structures that the world will ever know. Protect them well, and you will forever be immortalized.
Alright, desert floodplains, please. Of course, no desert floodplain in sight. Restarting. we are. I mean, I've set it up so that there's more desert and there's more flat land on this. So I don't know why it's not showing up with desert floodplains.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest, from this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. The marriage of science and religion is a delicate balancing act, but one that
Right,
you
Arabia
have
is a
mastered
pretty
sounding.
nice civ as well.
Your quest for
In that we're
knowledge
not
is
in
noble,
any
and your people have a deep respect
any
for you.
rush to
But
creating
you
a
need
great
not
profit.
rush into the unknown. Given time, the answers to life's most puzzling questions will find their way back to Arabia.
So if we have Arabia, and we have
Howdy, howdy.
howdy, Mana. Thanks for being here, buddy. Okay, so we're going. Well, I'm talking a little bit about the what we're rolling for here. First off,
Arabian Nights.
Arabian Nights, like Arabian Day. We're trying to pursue a religious victory, but the game setting that we're having right now is, but I hate religious victories, so I'm trying to look for a way to spice up a religious victory, and the way that I'm going to do it is that I'm using a map mode called post-apocalyptic, where the world is filled to the brim with nuclear fallout. Also, there's nuclear fallout everywhere. And, yeah. And,
So we Book of Eli up in here.
yes. This is an interesting start. The thing about this start is that this is we have, oh yeah, we forgot to do one more thing, which is volcano. So this isn't such a bad start, because we have a floodplain, some volcanoes, and possible void singer. So let's go ahead and save here as well. So we have Sahadin. And we're going to restart for a couple more starts here.
Half of Washington state is in a floodplain right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear. It's not nearly as bad as the 10 feet flood that we had in the south of Bangkok, though. No, in the south of Thailand, though.
To the great beasts of the Stone Age.
Hooray
To man
for
taking his
climate
first
change.
upright steps,
Oh wait, I can't
you
say
have
that
come
without getting
far.
demonetized, can I?
Now begins your greatest
I
quest.
didn't end up going on my out-of-town trip because the area I was going to is flooded as heck.
The stars.
Daring
Yeah.
Gitacha, Majapahit, queen of 10,000
Majapahit.
islands. Indonesia's seas are your
Majapahit.
greatest strength.
Matpatahit.
As exalted goddess of the three worlds, you shall spread your divine influence to all waters touched by the sun. Rely upon
My little
your
siblings
loyal
are very
fleet,
upset
O
about
queen.
this.
Unleash a frightful
Then they
storm
shouldn't be
upon
using
those who
AI.
bring strife to
Oh, well.
Indonesian shores.
It's the thing about it is, right? I'm kind of sad. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? Sorry, I need the friggin' bonk meter back. Because I'm going on an ADHD tangent again. Oh, this is the bonk meter. That's what it was supposed to be over here, I guess. But
Happy Determined Tact, you successfully redeemed ADHD for 10 LP.
give me a second. Right. I'll need to move my bump meter aside. Okay, where was... Wait, where did my bump meter go? Or is it actually over here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Right. But yeah, we need to look for desert floodplains, void singers, and the volcano. Okay. I'll remove this afterwards. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. That's a okay, we're starting here. I think we're starting here. Don't you think so, Mana? Don't you think this is a wonderful start? Okay. Okay, so we're going to basically save first.
Could use some house plants.
Okay, we're gonna save game. Guitarja, I hardly know her. Okay, so this is a wonder start. Duh. And let's see what we have over here that is wonderful about this. Well, we have... Okay, we could look at number 4. We have a total of... Okay, we could settle... Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, we're gonna settle on the coast because Guitarja is very good at settling on coasts. Although, if we were any other Civ, settling with as much floodplain as possible is the better idea. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we could either settle on this coast or settle over here for the coast/river combo. Yeah, we have 3 options. We either settle over here and then get some coastal bonuses. Okay, so let's look at Guitarja first before we explain everything. Guitarja has naval units that can be purchased with faith, and religious units will pay no movement to embark or disembark. +2 faith to citizens that are adjacent to coast or lake tiles. So that's pretty good. No duh. We have the Great Nusantara, meaning that coast and lake tiles provide a minor adjacency bonus for holy sites, campus, industrial zones, and theater squares. +1 amenity from entertainment to each entertainment complex adjacent to coast or lake tiles. And we have the Zhong, which is an Indonesian unique medieval era unit that replaces the frigate. Formation of units along inherent escorts movement. Okay, formations units all inherit escorts movement speed. So basically, anybody in a formation with the Zhong gets the Zhong speed and gets +5 combat strength within a formation. And Kampung, which is a +1 production, +1 housing, +1 food for each adjacent fishing boat. Additional production, housing, and tourism as you advance through Technology Civ 3. Must be placed on a coast or lake tile adjacent to sea resources. And you could spam them. Okay. So, right now we have 3 options for a settle. First option is over here, which is going to let us access the sea. Right?
Sounds pretty neat bonuses there.
Yep. So we could either settle over here, which lets us access the sea. settle over here, which is off the, it is, okay, let me just, which is off the river tile, but we could settle turn 1. Or we could settle here, which is on the river tile. However, it'll take us an extra turn, and we cannot build anything in the city. Not until the contamination is cleared. So, I think, but what's going to be the what we're going for?
I say by the sea.
Yeah, yeah, duh. Okay, so we have a great bath over here. That's going to be our first wonder. But it is a question of where. I think out of all this, this spot is probably the best compromise. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, we could have actually settled here. But yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is completely fine. We might have housing issues later, but we'll cross that bridge once we come to it. The reason why this is good is that it's going to give us extra production, extra culture, and extra food. But it does, it won't let us use the, won't let us construct the stuff on here though. And these 3 will be our super production tiles. And we have a total of 1, 2, 3 camps all around. Yeah, this is good. Okay, it's trying to work the extra culture tile, which is fine. But I don't think, yeah, let's have it work the extra culture tile. And because we settle on the coast, we are... Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. And I'm just thinking about... do we want... Okay, we don't have any good food tiles at all. Nope, let's just beeline Code of Laws in 3 turns. Wow. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna get our faith up super fast. And with this, we have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra production. So we don't need to worry about that. And let's just... Yeah, we don't need to worry about Void Singers at all. But we don't have a volcano. So this is not the most ideal of starts, but it is really... It is not the... I'll say... I'm not going to say it's not the most ideal. It is probably the most broken start that we could actually have. But we're going to need 10 turns into pottery. We're going to use this option to go into builders. And we'll wait until we could actually get Void Singers if we can. But we don't... The reason we wanted Void Singers was for the extra faith. And I don't think we need that as much as we need high growth. So we're going to put in Pingala here. Because we're going to spend a couple of our first few turns trying to get science and culture and wonder spamming. The thing about Guitarja as a Civ is that, oh well, about Apocalypse mode. I'll talk about Apocalypse mode though. We're playing, yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to let us look at Apocalypse mode or not. But Apocalypse mode, let me just type it in. In the game setup, players can turn on the Apocalypse game mode, changing the severity of disasters, introducing a new scored competition and unit, and eventually seeing the end of the world as a planet and its civilization is plummeted by comets. So we are very, very limited on our how much time we have in the game.
If only there was a werewolf mode, then we can have werewolf the apocalypse LOL.
Oh no. But yeah.
That's a World of Darkness module.
I see. But the Apocalypse game mode introduces a new unit, the Soothsayer. This unit has the unique ability to cause natural disasters, bring them a suitable location and use to cause disaster to start a flood, a storm, a fire, or volcanic eruptions in nearby tiles. This generates a small amount of CO2 that accelerates climate change. Soothsayers can only be brought with faith and can be escorted, and with each promotion they gain more charges for causing disasters. Soothsayers do not earn experience, instead they unlock new promotions through new scored competitions. To earn promotions for your Soothsayers, you need to participate in the Appease the Gods scored competition. This will appear throughout the game, providing you with the ability to use your Soothsayers to sacrifice your combat units near volcanoes for score. So it'll be yeeting units into volcanoes.
More like a CO2 sayer.
Yes. A CO2 sayer. And you will be able to use your Soothsayers to sacrifice combat units near volcanoes for score. Players with the highest scores earn promotions for all their present and future Soothsayers, and sacrificing units generate a small amount of CO2 that accelerates climate change. 2 new disasters are exclusive to the Apocalypse game mode. First ones are solar flares, so across the world solar radiation bombards the planet, damaging power-related buildings and improvements, pillaging districts, and damaging late-game units. Right? Next are comet strikes. A comet crashes into a planet, destroying everything in its path, including cities. So if we ever get to Climate Change 7, we'll start seeing comets. No. Yep. Storms and droughts. Yep. If we ever reach here, we're going to start seeing comets. And the thing about this is, this mod, the Apocalypse mode, came out during the hype of the came out with the Mayans and the hype of the 2012 meme. So it's super okay, so it's super, what's the word, relevant. And the thing about this is that I'm playing a post-apocalyptic mode. What post-apocalyptic does is that it's just has the world covered, absolutely surrounded by all these contaminations. And contaminations, what they do is that they make it so that any unit that is in the contamination loses 50% of their HP. So we want to avoid contaminations if we can. And we can either wait.
Best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
And we can either wait for the contamination to clear, or we can we can either wait for the contamination to clear, or we can use builder charges to get rid of the contamination. And of course, barbarians have evolved to be immune to contaminations, because barbs are built different. Okay. I'm gonna move you over here. Okay. There's a bunch of areas over there that we can try to get to, but we can't at the moment. That is unfortunate. Right, we're gonna go with maybe. Yep, either way. Either one's fine. Yeah, look at that. And I'm gonna move you out of the way, back into safe spot, and then it's going to flood. Okay. It doesn't flood. Okay, good enough. And the thing about it is, the AI is absolutely horrible at navigating these things. At navigating, Okay. So with this, we're going to move 1, and then maybe 2. And then 3. Okay. We can't do much. We have whatchamacallit. We have a few turns before we unlock pottery. 3 turns to be exact. And I'm going to get started on maybe another scout. And we're going to move you back.
No man ever wetted clay. That's the positive aspect of truth.
And with that, we are going to get 4 turns craftsmanship. That's redonkulous. Wait. Is it 4 turns Okay, so this has... Yep. Let's go into a 4 turns craftsmanship. And we're going to switch immediately to a great bath. This is the only way of playing Apocalypse. It is the cheesiest, most wonderful way of playing Apocalypse mode. Right. We're gonna go with astrology into... Well, we have 2 options. We either go with mining, so we could chop and get ourselves a quick a holy site, or we could also go into writing to get ourselves a Temananki. We're gonna go beeline writing. Heal up. Do we have policies to change? Yes, let's go ahead and switch to extra production here. Because now we could choose a pantheon. And the pantheon we're picking is going to be Marsh, Oasis, and Desert Floodplain production. That's an extra few bits of production immediately. Like, it's going to be just 3 now, but we're going to look for other areas, like over here, where we're going to get more production. We're going to bonk you. And we're going to move you over here. And bonk. Nice. You are at 47. Heal up. You're at 50. Heal up.
Skill without imagination.
We're going to switch focus to production, which is going to slow down our growth. Well, it's not going to slow down our growth a little, but we're going to go here. Lock the growth tile. We're going to try to get state workforce nice and quick. This is a going to decontaminate in 9 turns. Wait, you are Scout 60. Okay. So we're going to move here. And instead of fighting barbarians, we're going to go with double XP for recon. And we're going to hope that we're going to be able to deal with... Okay, that's bad.
Speaking of Apocalypse, Season 3 of Record of Ragnarok dropped the other day. Its animation is marginally better than One Punch Man Season 3.
Okay, so what do we do now? Because this, if I go here, it guarantee destroys us. So we can't. Right. Okay. So we have these 2 tiles. Yeah, it's gonna work on the extra growth. Okay. Okay, ran out of housing, but that's fine. But we're gonna take our time. Because I don't want to lose my... I don't want to lose my scout. Yeah, I don't think we could do much except for hope for the best as we just pass turn over and over here.
A strong economy begins with a strong...
And we could change policy to Ancient Wonders. And we'll go with Early Empire here. We have a governor title. And we could go with more stuff for Pingala.
Also, the video game awards dropped.
And yeah, I've heard of Expedition 33 winning 10 awards. It is... Yeah, my goodness. What a clean sweep. Okay. It is rough. Because what we want to do is we want to get Void Singers. Okay, good. Now that you've moved here...
Goblin Cleanup didn't even get 1 award. What a jip.
Oh, great.
Writing means...
Goblin D's. Certainly. Right, so we got writing, but we need to switch back to mining, and then astrology ASAP. Hey, look at all of these Aurora Borealis. At this time of day. Okay. Keep fortified. Let's move you here. We got early empire.
It was luxuries like air conditioning that brought down the Roman Empire.
Hooray, we got promoted. Stick here. No, you go over here.
My LGS has the Cloud Precon. Only con is it's the game edition version. I also haven't bought anything from them yet.
You need to buy something. What are you buying? And we're gonna beeline political philosophy here.
Hiya Palmond.
Are you winning, Palmon son? We could either go Pingala or Magnus. You know what? I'm going to switch over to Magnus. And then I'm going to promote you with provision.
Magnus did nothing wrong.
Production to Wanderers. Okay, yep.
I got Shadow Spear rotting away unsleeved easiest ad.
And let's bonk you like so. We'll wait.
Yet in this captious and untenable Civ, I still pour in the waters of my love, and lack not to lose still. Thus, Indian-like, religious in mine error, I adore the sun that looks upon his worshipper.
Trample lifelink, but most importantly cancels out hexproof and indestructible.
Yes, but okay. So we've gotten ourselves a great bath. The greatest of baths. Why is the great bath important here? Well, the great bath makes it that the floodplain tiles along the river containing the great bath are now
Also,
immune
the
to
game
flood.
edition comes with Stone Forage Cloud Mystic.
Okay, so let's look at this. The floodplain tiles along the river containing the great bath are now immune to flood damage, though floods and production bonuses from flooding drop by 50%. Floodplain tiles belonging to this city gains +1 faith each time a flood is mitigated. Okay. Right. So, with that being said, okay, +3 housing, +1 amenity from entertainment. I want mana to people to slowly realize what's going to happen in a little bit. Okay.
Which Magnus?
More credit than the wife?
Did Magnus crash out again?
Not this Magnus. Okay. I'm going to go builder, and we'll go... Oh, we can't build a Tamananki yet, but that's fine. Carlson? Right, let's move the warrior over here.
So our floods, instead of generating bad vibes, will instead generate faith?
Yes, very much so.
That's the only Magnus I can think of.
I've got voice singers. Very good. Very nice, Chisa-chan. Let's go ahead and do we go with extra movement in
Magnus of
woods?
Warhammer 40k.
Okay. Let's move you over here. We'll heal you up. Move you back. And we'll wait one turn for this to happen. Okay. Right. Faster movement on hill terrain? Oh, we don't know yet. Okay. Oh, I know what we wanted to do. This is, okay. Contaminated 2 turns. 30. 10. 24. We'll wait for one more turn. And we're gonna go with purchase this. Switch over to 8A. And we're gonna use this to chop. Nice. For extra turnsies. I'm gonna move you over here to try to get you irrigating. Okay, that's not too good that we're almost at the end of an era. But we'll irrigate here. Oh, we've got boats. And we'll go sailing, I guess. No, actually, we could go animal husbandry.
So we are getting a Warhammer 40k Total War game.
That's good, right? Okay. We'll move over here and wait for animal husbandry. Come on, let's see what this is. Extra 20 faith, that's not bad. The only problem now is that, okay, go with the battle cry. Oh, we have Ayutthaya. Hi, Ayutthaya.
Larian Studios is making a Divinity game, now with 20% more evil cults.
Okay, so we'll need to move you over here to prevent the bad vibes. I'm going to actually go with promotion.
Deadpool is
on you
coming to
already.
Marvel Rivals. About time.
Ah, so many new gaming updates. Okay. Three more turns, but it's unfortunate that we're not getting. Ooh. Hi, Arma. Well, nobody's around us, so that's kind of nice. We could finally start exploring.
We are getting a remake of the first Tomb Raider
I'm
game,
fond of pigs,
now with
divide and
accurate
rule.
Lara Croft chest size.
Ooh. Okay. I guess things are returning to normalcy for gamers everywhere.
We are so back LOL.
Yes. And yeah, we're a little bit too far behind. Okay, and then we go irrigation. Or we could go sailing. Get us some boats. We're at
So how many
89.
triangles?
All the triangles. We have new government unlocked.
Yes.
Let's go with autocracy. Yes. Autocracy gives us bonus points towards wonder production. So we could go with production here. We'll go with +2 influence points. No, actually, let's go with first envoys, just in case we get ourselves anywhere close to another. Okay, let's move you here. And we enter the classical era. We didn't manage to get ourselves the promotion we wanted, but the golden age that we need, but that's fine. Let's go with free inquiry. And hopefully the next golden age will be kinder to us.
Let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves.
The Fallout areas in this mode are just bad vibes LOL.
Yes. The Timananki is +2 science and production to all marsh tiles in our empire. +1 science and +1 production to all floodplains in the city. Must be built on floodplains or marsh. Okay. There we go. So here comes the good vibes. And with this, we now have a soothsayer. But we need to actually look for volcanoes ASAP. Okay, that's bad. If we don't have volcanoes, then we're in a bit of a bad vibe. We're going to have a bad time. Because we require volcanoes. And we need to settle the next city next to a volcano.
There are no volcanoes in Norfolk.
It is not that life
Okay, that's
assures-
bad.
You are buying into their propaganda, Biggie.
We're gonna... Okay, so... Right. So I want to see if you will catch on to this quickly on what's going to happen. So what happens now is if we say have so let's see if you could math this correctly. So first off, let's have a look again at the Great Bath. The floodplains tiles along the river contains the Great Bath are now immune to flood damage. And gets +1 faith every time you flood. And if I could use soothsayers to cause disasters. Huh. What happened to my flood?
Hello everyone.
Hi, Master Chafe. I wonder what happened to my flood. It got mitigated. And I got faith.
Hi Achieve.
So all of a sudden, I now have 8 faith return. I wonder if I could actually abuse that a lot. But for now, we need a holy site. Like, ASAP. Because we're way behind on that. We're not generating enough great people per turn.
Clearly we had our priests drink all the flood water.
Yep. It is so broken that it broke the UI of yields. So if I want to fix this, I have to quick save and reload. And this is not even the most broken possible outcome. If I had, for example, 5, 6, 7, 8 desert floodplains around my capital, then it's just a whole lot more
From
faith.
humble beginnings, you have shown remarkable growth. Leave your bronze for iron, and rule with horse and sword. The sky above begins to reveal its secrets, a collection of heaven that uplifts our hearts and guides us to foreign shores.
Daring Gitacha, Majapahit, queen of 10,000 islands, Indonesia's seas are your greatest strength. As exalted goddess of the 3 worlds, you shall spread your divine influence to all waters touched by the sun. Rely upon your loyal fleet, bold queen. Unleash a frightful storm upon those who bring...
And too bad, because unfortunately, this is not the best place for a holy site at all. This is a great place for a theater square. It's a +5 theater square if we actually wanted it. Oh, we didn't unlock a hero. That's bad. Unlocking a hero would actually save things. Okay. Right, we have some sea resources to improve. And we're gonna wait inside. And because these guys are gonna bother us, we're going to fortify. Thank you.
Thousands have lived without love.
Thanks for the irrigation boost. Anansi. Anansi might not be bad here. Because that lets me build more places and more things.
I didn't see that coming.
And we have either Ayutthaya or Armagh. I think Armagh is the one with... oh, that's a free trade route. We can go with Celestial Navigation. Let's see. We'll move you over here. We're also going to... Okay. We got raided. We're also behind on getting great people. The great person. The only downside of the Soothsayer is that it takes up a lot of gold per turn. It's 4 gold per turn to keep. And yeah, we're gonna go with Anansi. And I want to remove this so that we could pop in a district.
People who cannot find time.
Okay, Anansi, you go over here. And now you go to defensive tactics. Do you want to immediately go for Celestial Navigation? That's not bad. We're not going to improve 2C resources in time. Yep, let's go.
And all I ask.
Anansi's ability lets you remove bonus or luxury resources. And by removing them, you are able to generate science and culture. Flat science and flat culture. We're also going to build a settler now. Or technically, we want to go settler first, then into shrine. Yeah, let's do this. Go bronze working. Yep, we'll go with increased strength against barbs because we might not be able to do that. We don't need... Actually, let's change governments now. Let's go ahead and go to Classical Republic. We're going to switch to production and faith. And then increase... no, let's just keep the +2 first envoy and increase damage against these guys just in case. Let's...
I'm
okay.
also interested in creating a lasting legacy.
We're gonna go move, and see through woods and jungle. Next up is currency. We could go shipbuilding for our unique. We'll move you here. And hopefully we'll be able to settle somewhere. Let's go here. Hey, Maui Wowie. Ooh, Himiko. Oh, we actually... Wow. We got shipbuilding for free. That's redonkulous. That's
OP.
that is really OP. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to settle. We're gonna put a city here, and this will be our Pingala city. We're going to put a harbor, which means that this spot will need to be the Moz. Okay. And that means that Anansi needs to use this to get these researched. And go feudalism. And what's the next thing we want to research here? Archery's a free turn. We'll get Void Singers now. Void Singers let us construct the Old God Obelisk, which is a replacement to the shrine, to the monument. You could see the little Old God Obelisk right over here, replacing the Old God Obelisk of the Nancy. Yes. And now finally we have another city-state. And the Owls of Minerva. I hardly know it. And of course, as soon as we get the Owls, we don't... as soon as we switch out. Yeah, that was silly. Okay, give me a second. Wait. No, that's correct. We got the first envoy. Perfect. Now we could switch into influence points. More production, more faith. Barbarian fighting strength. Yep.
May the forces of evil become...
And we're going to move you this way. As much as we want to settle here, settling here to prevent this city state from converting is important. Whoa. Okay. They've got a hypothist, which is kind of strong. We're going to build a pasture soon. And also ironworking. We don't have a quarry to build. Oh, right. Okay. So appease the god is here. And we don't have a volcano. We have one volcano right there. It is... We won't be able to appease the gods soon enough. Right. So with that in mind, we're going to forego the first appease the gods and just cause a disaster. This will grant us a little bit more money.
Race for the volcano.
Hey! Hi, Humurambi. It's an honor to meet you. Hospitality is sampled. I don't know where you are. But we need to actually move you back. You're down here. I guess we'll
When wasteful war
get
shall
masonry.
statues overturn.
And yeah, get a wheel. I got the best wheels. We're not constructing an encampment anytime soon. So let's choose Yerevan.
Near the Misoges.
Ooh.
opposite-
Okay. Let's move you back. Oh, he's also a voice singer.
Don't reinvent the wheel.
Okay. I guess we could try this. I'll go this first. Government Plaza. Wait, let me check on the Great People progress for Great Profits. Okay, we're behind on the Great Profits. So we need to switch over to... Oh, we have a Soothsayer too. So let's go Soothsayer now. And a Holy Site Prayer. Man. Oh, we have shipbuilding. Which means that we could actually go and... Oh, give me a second. Let's first see if we could actually trade some things. Do you have Dipple Favor to sell, though? Oh, you want Dipple Favor. Okay. Come on, right-click. Accept. I got the best deals. And you have Hypathist that we could hire next turn. Damn it. Okay. Right, we need to hire a unit quickly. Hepstast pissed. Hired. Settler, hardly know her. Go and flood, please. Okay, we're up to 41 faith per turn now. Okay, and we go more floods. 46 faith per turn. Wow, okay. Wow, you are not friendly.
One man's magic.
Okay. So with that, we got engineering. And we can go with horseback riding. It's rough, man. I do need to settle a city, but I can't make my way across over there at all. The enemy's too strong. And yeah, we're good on the faith. Okay, let's dump this. What do we do, man? I mean, we could continue on the government plaza. Actually, what we need is some defensive units. So we'll need an archer. Otherwise, we won't be able to push back these guys at all. All right.
With the advance of feudalism came the growth.
Thanks for the feudalisms. And we'll move you down here. Oh, man. We don't have a good spot for you. Up here. Right, we could get started on drama and poetry or mysticism. We got +2 influence points, production. Let's go with production towards these guys. Classical, medieval, Renaissance, melee, anti-cavalry. Yep. Sure.
I like to say I practice.
We'll go bonk. You have a promotion. You heal up if you can. I want to walk around and look for a place where I could remove stuff. You have a harbor. Drama and poetry, military tradition. We'll go with drama and poetry. We have an envoy to send, but we don't have anybody to seize. We have an additional production focus, but oh, you actually are unhappy of us settling too close. That's fine. "85 turns.
The sea seems to
Ooh,
roll
Mount
back upon
Vesuvius. And you completed an archer. We'll go with Government Plaza. Our archer could come out here and do that. Battle cry. Yeah, let's just
A man on a
trick our
horse is spirit. All the world's a
way. Yep, you're out of charges, so that's fine. If you're out of charges, then you might as well delete so that we could get our relic. For more faith. That's why. Now we have apprenticeship, watermill, iron mine. Do we build a watermill? Okay, let's just go ahead and go with mathematics, I guess. No, construction is fine. And now we go with theology. Wait, what happened to our great prophet? 5 turns? Here? Yeah, the +1, this is not ideal already. We're gonna bank on getting more. I think we need settler production next. I'm going to go Ranged attack into a bonk. I forgot to assign Pingala. Yep. This has not been the most ideal outcome for this. Right, we're gonna lose some health. Fortify. Okay, he's sending us a delegation already, which is kind of nice. And we lost. We lost our Hypathis unit. Wonderful. And we got our Great Prophet. Okay. Time to create a religion. Okay. So we have a couple of religions to go for. Last time we have Zarios. And then we have Al-Bakir. What is the next religion we want? Oh, we also have the Kamayini of the frog people. Kamayini. Kamayini the frogling. Oh, and speaking of ADHD tangents.
Which religion should be founded in the great city of Maha Jumpy Bit?
We're going off on a bit of an ADHD tangent.
We're going on an ADHD tangent.
The Sora app now lets you create videos from images. So that is going to be absolutely diabolical. Absolutely not very good. Because now you could just use Sora AI and any image
Sora, we
that
must
you want.
defeat the Heartless. Oh no.
Yes. And I want a custom religion. This is a bird religion. We want a... Okay. Kamayini is probably this. Kamayini. Religion of the frog people. Okay, let's see.
A water-based religion would make sense since our first and biggest generator of faith is a bathhouse.
Yes. And we could either go all world wonders provide +4 faith, which is fine.
At Paman Sun, you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP.
Yep, we have reliquaries as well, which generates triple yield for both faith and tourism for relics. The only problem with getting reliquaries is that we're going to win the religious victory. We won't win a religious victory. All right, Holy Order.
Exact religion.
Theology. We're gonna go with recorded history. We have 2 envoys to send to Armagh, so confirm. Oh yeah, we wanted maybe an iron mine, iron working. We can't use the Great Prophet one anymore. Settlers, cities, and barb power. Yeah. It's redonkulous. I really wanted to settle city up there. Oh, cannot recruit for another 5 turns, huh? And your housing's fine. We want to purchase an old god obelisk, right? For a bit of faith. New continent? Nope, okay. Bonking him on the head. We would love well, we'll want a builder first now. Into a settler. We have a free governor title. Okay, so our governor title should probably be Amani in Ayutthaya. Yeah, we couldn't appease the gods. Ugh. You heal up a little bit. We'll do this. Okay. Get some of these produced. Look at that. Absolute disaster. We're off on such a great start. But I guess that the only real problem with this is that this is just going to convert into a
Gosh
city
dang
state.
barbarians.
Is not as bad as you think, but the only real problem with this is that this city state is going to convert.
Always
gonna convert
ruining
into
our
a-
religious runs.
Yeah. And now it's going to turn into a city-state.
No. We lost Mama J.A. Papa hit.
The only thing we could do is this. We might have lost Majapahit hit if the AI is smart. Okay,
I've
AI
lived
is not
through some
smart.
terrible thing.
Oh wait, we can't lose Majapahit. It's a capital. Duh. Capital cities are safe from barbarian raids. Yeah, I can't, I shouldn't have, purchased a boat there because that boat's now forever trapped.
Yeah. We reclaimed Mama Jamma Pit.
Yeah, the only thing that we're in danger of is that, space up top where... Okay.
You have built great cities of stone and seen early empires rise and fall. Soon you will stand under the towering pinnacles of castles alongside your gallant knights. That is where the story of your people will be written.
I needed to be
Just
a
as the young
little bit
apprentice
more,
learns to carry a sword, so shall you grow to
patient.
understand your place in this world.
Daring Gitacha, Majapahit, queen of 10,000 islands, Indonesia's seas are your greatest strength. As exalted goddess of the three worlds, you shall spread your divine influence to all waters touched by the sun. Rely upon your loyal fleet, bold queen. Unleash a frightful storm upon those who bring strife to Indonesian shores.
Actually, I've forgotten to do... Okay, you know what? If we're gonna go all the way back, we might as well go all the way back. Right? We're gonna go all the way back over... Where's a good spot for it? When we founded our city.
Okay, I must go now. Bye.
Bye-bye, Master Chief. Yep. Okay.
See ya, Chief.
If we're gonna go back, we might as well go all the way back here. To turn 70. At least we're not back at turn 6-7. Yeah, 6-7. I hate this so much. My body right now is doing poorly. My stomach is doing the rumblies right now. So I'm just hoping that it's just my stomach doing the rumblies and not anything else happening. Because I already went to went number 2 this morning.
Dang it, stomach.
Every single time. Every single time my therapist comes.
Queen of 10,000 islands.
Okay, the thing about it is, we have a bit of an inside joke right now that my therapist gives always comes along and brings the rain.
Rely upon your loyal fleet, both.
I like to say I practice.
Like he's like the Rain Man. Okay, I'm gonna go and make some changes here. I'm going with drama and poetry. And we're gonna go, instead of horseback riding, we're gonna go into iron mines because, yep,
The poets have been mysterious.
and delete. And there's the settler in place.
I am just reminded of Kyle's cousin from South Park. I can't see the therapist. Therapy gives me gauze.
Yeah, I can't see ghost meets therapist. Therapist gives me gas. Right. Which means, okay, I'm not gonna say what the therapist giving me gas means, but what this means is that we need a. So this becomes our industrial aqueduct, and I'm not sure if this is going to be. Yeah, this is going to be our campus tile. It's a +4 campus, which makes this a decent industrial zones. Nice. Which makes this a decent whatchamacallit, place for our Venetian arsenal. And we're gonna wait until we can use faith to purchase the quadrine. And we're gonna go with theology. And go Holy Site Prayer. Wait, what was our policies right now? +2 great profit points. Newly trained builders. No. No, we don't have. Yeah, we probably want a fight against barbs now. Okay. Archer. Go and zonk. Heal up. And quadrine. Nice.
The sea seemed to roll back.
Hey, Vesuvius. Heal up. All right, we got naval tradition, which is pretty good.
Everything has its limit.
We'll move here and heal. And yeah, we're so far behind. We don't need buttresses. We might want to get machinery. We're gonna go with strength versus ranged land units. Diplo. All right, let's bonk. Are we recruiting the Great Person yet? Next turn, Z's. Okay. Switch out of theology. We'll go with recorded history. Go with moving you here. No, actually, we'll move you here. And Snoop. And go bonk. And with this, we'll switch back to Government Plaza after this. Or actually, we'll go ahead and, yeah, let's just go Government Plaza after this. Because we now have Simon Peter. And go with Kamayini. Kamayini the Frogling brought water. Go Reliquaries and Holy Order.
Man suffered.
And we can go... Oh, wait, actually. Because we'll get more governor titles in a little bit. And we could... You know what? We're not going to wait. We're going to go Armagh. Oh, we've discovered Hercules. Hercules. Go a gold god obelisk here. Can we get Hercules? 24 turns. Yikes.
The fantasy power play of going for a religious run using a system that gives us faith from floods in a post-apocalyptic setting is not lost on me.
Yes, there is a certain irony in that, isn't there? What do you mean? Oh. The thing is, right? If you want to delve a little bit deeper, if you really want to delve a little bit deeper, I recommend looking for the word Zara and Jacobe in like together. He's literally a Civ 4 leader. Yeah.
Ah, I see. So you didn't just pull those names from nowhere.
No. Right, with that, we got... We're not using whole side adjacencies. We're not producing wonders. Production increase is fine. Barbarian fighting ability is good. Let's see. Literally there's nothing here for us to use at all. Tile purchase, we're not using tile purchase. We can get new builders just in case.
A game I have come to love playing is called Path of Acre. It's a roguelike, but it's basically like a DOS game. It has a huge amount of customization, and whenever I play it I try to go for flavor over function.
Are those rouge likes do they paint your lips red? I'm sorry, but okay, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Damn it, I can't not try to get the settle. How far are we from this city-state converting?
How dare. One run I had a character who turned into a warjackal, and his main form of dealing damage was spreading plagues and poison damage to all enemies. I was literally a rabid animal, lol.
Yep. Okay. Okay, how much for an upgrade? 2 more iron and a bit more gold.
Another build was about standing still and doing ice damage to all nearby enemies. I roleplayed as a freezer.
Freezer, I hardly know her. Okay. Classical era ends in 10 turns. Question is, are we able to deal with these guys? Before things turn worse. Well, swordsman upgrade. I don't think we could stop the city-state conversion as much as I want to. Yeah. 239 gold also. Oh, we also have a one of these guys to recruit. Hardly know her. And this should give us... Wait. What did that give us a free one of? One builder? Wow. Literally, I had the builder charge set up that I didn't actually need to.
We must clash iron with the evil Goblin King.
We're just gonna cause more disasters. Okay, that was bad. I did not actually want to lose the...
Hark,
The
the
boat.
evil Goblin King is dead.
Goblin D's. Oh my goodness. Ah. Man. It feels uncomfortable, but... Oh, my ears are ringing.
Chapter
My
Black.
goodness.
You have built great cities of stone and seen early empires rise and fall. Soon you will stand under the towering pinnacles of castles alongside your gallant knights. That is where the story of your people will be written. Just as the young apprentice learns to carry a sword, so shall you grow to understand your place in this world.
Daring Gitacha, Majapahit, queen of 10,000 islands, Indonesia's seas are your greatest strength. As exalted goddess of the three worlds, you shall spread your divine influence to all waters touched by the sun. Rely upon your loyal fleet, bold queen. Unleash a fright.
And also, you haven't get the Ga redeem at all. So I'll do that myself. Just redeem it whenever.
At the Determined Tack, you successfully redeemed Guile for 5 LP.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40.
Sorry, the soothing symphony of Civ is distracting me.
Yeah. Okay. Just as a question though, I'm not you know what? Sorry for the...
We're going on an ADHD tangent.
Are my shoulders coming in nicely? Is that something you are seeing? A little bit, right? It is a little
A
bit.
little bit.
Yes, just a little bit. This is my weaker shoulder even. So this is my stronger one. Oh yeah, look at that. This one's a little bit more pronounced. But this is more pecs, isn't it? But yeah, the front delts are they're there. Just a little bit more. On my way to Itoi-san territory. And I was sorry, I was in the middle of trying to get a video out yesterday. I do
We are
already
on
have
our way. Use Sara to replicate Zangief's voice to motivate you, Biggie.
Oh my goodness, yep. Harasho! I'm not going to use the Sora for that. I could use my own voice for that. Ugh. Looks like you're
Like
getting
those
some
Master
muscles.
Chief tells you how to clean your room videos.
Wow, 7 turns. I wonder if I'm going to be fast enough in getting more units. We'll have 7 turns. So if I'm gonna actually go and do this, then it's just 2 archers. Or is it a missionary? Oh, I could soothe the Utaya. Okay, I know what to do now.
I've lived through some terrible things.
Okay. Mohenjo-daro. Okay. Did you convert? Yeah, you converted. That's fine. I will go military tradition, or actually civil service, because you want to put Amani on tour. Did we not assign? Okay. I just... Right. I'll need to stop the stream. It's something significant happening. So I'll stop the stream now. If I don't return, you know what happened. But anyways, let me thank my members real quick. Thank you, Apilux, Manta, Rafael Vega, Chapa, I'm Islam, Chris Burton, Lord Yellowneck for being members of Time Streaming. Getting watch bits early.
Godspeed, Biggie.
Yep, and if I return, I'll post an update. But if not, I'll be right. It's either I'll be right back or I'll need to take a rest. So see you in a bit, maybe.